If you think you already know how to use AI for content creation, asking a chatbot for a few video ideas, you may want to unlearn everything right now, because this goes way beyond that. We're looking at a fully automated, elite YouTube strategy engine. Okay, let's dive into this. The creator behind this source material manages over 7 different YouTube channels, pulling in a staggering 20 million plus views every single month. And the most shocking part of it all, they're doing the whole shebang with an incredibly small team. So it really begs the question, how on earth can a handful of people output the strategic and creative volume of a massive, big-budget production company? Well, let's take a look under the hood at the engine making it all happen. The secret sauce is this really powerful combination. Claude AI integrated directly with VidIQ using something called MCP, which stands for Model Context Protocol. Now, most of us just use AI as a basic writing assistant, right? You ask it to generate a catchy title or draft up a quick script, but the source explicitly points out that doing just that is using less than 1% of the AI's actual capability. By feeding a live VidIQ connector URL directly into Claude's MCP settings, you're taking Claude's incredible reasoning skills and plugging them straight into VidIQ's massive, real-time database of YouTube statistics. It literally transforms the AI from a simple chatbot into a real-time data powerhouse that can do elite-level market research in a matter of seconds. So, here is the exact 5-step escalation blueprint we're going to walk through today. 1. Niche discovery. 2. A deep channel audit. 3. Building a content calendar. 4. Creating a production machine. And 5. Automated sponsorships. We are going from zero direction all the way to automated, high-paying brand deals. Step 1. Finding your viral niche. This is where the AI acts as your personal discovery analyst, scanning over 2,770 outlier videos just to isolate 18 proven, low-competition formats. Take the exact example the system uncovered, the extinct and forgotten dogs niche. I know, it sounds bizarre, right? But it is a highly specific, totally unsaturated goldmine. Claude actually found a channel in this exact space that racked up over 5,000 subscribers with just 73 videos using a super repeatable, low-effort format. It completely proves that the protocol isn't just making blind guesses. It's using hard data to sniff out these hidden pockets of high demand where there is almost zero competition. But it gets better because it doesn't just find general niches. It actually tracks real-time velocity. The system can scan your specific niche and tell you exactly what is trending right this very second based on views per hour. For instance, the protocol spotted a creator named Kelly Way, whose video was pulling 288 views per hour, a full 5 days after uploading. It also noticed that major competitors in the space, like Nick Nimmin, hadn't posted in 2 weeks. Claude literally flags this as a content gap, telling you, hey, there is a wide open window right now for you to swoop in and capture that stranded audience. Moving on to step 2, the deep channel audit. By analyzing past outlier videos, the protocol diagnoses exactly what triggers historical algorithmic pushes, like discovering a channel's watch time peak of 19 million minutes. The crucial takeaway here is just how deep this data extraction really goes. Consider this wild retention stat the system pulled. Non-subscribers were watching the creator's videos for an average of 4.2 minutes, but actual subscribers were dropping off at 2.24 minutes. So what does this tell us? Well, Claude correctly diagnosed that this is a heavily search-dependent channel. Viewers are searching for a specific solution, getting their answer, and bouncing, rather than sticking around for the creator's personality. That is the kind of elite, under-the-radar insight that absolutely changes how you approach your content strategy. Step 3, a 12-month content calendar. And this brilliantly illustrates what happens when Claude takes all that audit data and, within minutes, spits out a massive 216-video growth-focused spreadsheet for the entire year based on upload frequency. This output is beautifully categorized by month, breaking videos down into evergreen, trending, and growth columns. Let's talk about the example the source provided for December 2026. The protocol recommended an evergreen video about professional phone voiceovers with a VidIQ score of 79, noting a clear gap in the market for mobile users. But then, for the trending column, it suggested a social media course 2027 video with a score of 83. The reasoning here is genuinely brilliant. It knows that in December, people are planning their New Year's resolutions and looking to learn new skills to make some extra cash, making it the absolute perfect time to drop a year-ahead course. To really put the value of this into perspective, the creator mentioned they used to charge brands 90,000 rupees for just a 3-month version of this exact strategic planning. And now, the AI is doing a full 12-month, deeply personalized, completely data-backed version of this work for free in literally a matter of minutes. That is a game changer.
Step 4. The content production machine. This is where the AI acts as a 24/7 production house, taking a topic like how to make money with AI in 2026 and running with it. Here is exactly how that workflow breaks down: outlier research, title and angles, scripting, and then metadata and shorts. First, the protocol found 18 outlier videos on the specific topic. Then, the system analyzed why they went viral and identified winning psychological patterns. For example, it noticed the most successful videos always used the word only in the title, and they all pushed a no skill needed angle to make the content feel super accessible to beginners. Claude then leverages these proven patterns to generate customized titles, scripts, and metadata for you. Based on those patterns, the system pitched 4 incredibly distinct data-backed angles. Angle A: the only 5 ways to actually make money with AI, no skill needed. Angle B, which is a challenge format: I gave an AI 50 rupees and told it to make money. Angle C, a demographic targeted approach: how Indians are quietly making money with AI. And Angle D, an experimental proof format: 5 ways, I tried all of them. Here is what actually paid. I mean, this isn't just generic brainstorming. Every single one of these angles is reverse engineered directly from what is actively working on YouTube right now. But honestly, the scripting phase is where my mind was truly blown. The AI doesn't just write a generic script. It actually reads your old video transcripts to perfectly mimic your natural tone of voice. Even better, it acts as a retention consultant. The AI loaded that the creator historically suffered a 45% audience drop-off at the 30-second mark. To fix this, Claude completely restructured the new script, strategically moving the money talk and the highest value propositions to the very first few seconds of the video. It dynamically solved a retention flaw that the creator couldn't even fix themselves. How crazy is that? Finally, we escalate to step 5, automated sponsorships and monetization. This is where we use the AI to actively hunt down brands that are paying your direct competitors right now. Claude analyzed 10 competitor channels over the last 3 months, and the protocol uncovered a detailed spreadsheet showing exactly who was getting sponsored and by whom. It revealed that Digital Raj had multiple recent sponsors, and Decoding YT was repeatedly sponsored by VidIQ and Epidemic Sound. But it goes a step further. It actually scrapes the web for contact info. For a brand called Super Profile, the system managed to scrape the public email for a specific team member named Saurabh, giving the creator a direct line to the person actually holding the budget. And to remove absolutely all friction, the protocol drafts the customized outreach email for you. It writes a highly persuasive message saying something like, "Hey, I noticed you sponsored this specific competitor. Well, my channel shares the exact same demographic." It leverages the very data it just found to make a totally compelling pitch. It completely automates the monetization workflow. Literally, all you have to do is copy, paste, and hit send. Now, while Claude does have a free version that can handle the reasoning, running the system effectively does require the live data from VidIQ. The source notes that VidIQ Pro normally starts at 400 rupees a month. However, to help viewers actually execute this strategy, the creator negotiated a special promotional link where you can get the first month for just 100 rupees. Which brings us to our final and perhaps most important thought of the day. If you utilize that 1-month window, you have a tool that can compress months of niche research, auditing, calendar planning, scripting, and brand outreach into a matter of hours. So the question I want to leave you with is this: what will you build with 1 year of work done in just 1 month? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and I highly encourage you to think about how you can leverage these incredible systems for your own projects.